I don't think an AI person can just come here and be here and do this interview and we would be satisfied with that. You know, we wouldn't know what, it's just not the real thing. I'm a mom of 4. I don't have time to be on my device as much to really be looking at what all the comments are. And I know there's some people that say, oh, I don't pay attention. I mean, of course I like to be in the know and pay attention, but I like the power that I have and the control that I have, that when I post something, I post it because I want to share that with people. I choose to post and then ghost and then leave my phone and not really see what the response and the reaction is.
Let me ask you about your consumer-focused private equity fund, SKKY. It's been 1.5 years since it launched. I'd love you to talk about what made you want to do that and the challenges. You've raised, I think, $121 million. You were hoping to raise $1 billion. Yeah. The capital markets have closed up rather significantly.
The market's really hard right now.
So talk a little bit about the challenges of being as part of that.
Yeah, well, the reason I wanted to start my own equity firm is I really connect to founders, and I think there's a space that's kind of open in that world where I could help, and our team can help bring a company just to a place that I think they really dreamed of being. And I know what it's like on so many different levels to have good partners and partners that might not understand your vision. And if you have a partner that I think can back you and really take the time to listen to your vision and just help you get to that place that you want to get to, that's the most magical partnership. And I wanted to be in that position to be able to help companies that have a dream that wants to take their business to the next level.
You keep saying founders. You don't think of yourself like that sometimes. It's interesting the way do you think of yourself as a founder? I do. I've always thought of you as an entrepreneur. Yeah. Sometimes you don't talk about yourself that way. It's one of the first questions when we talked on the phone for the first time.
I know.
You're like, why do you want to talk to me? Like,
I know, you did say that, and I do hear that a lot. I guess I just have a harder time. I know it's hard to believe, but I do have a harder time talking about myself in like that way, you know. But, you know, I founded Skims. I founded my beauty brand, Skin by Kim, and we're killing it. So yes, I'm proud of it for sure.
I think Skims is quite a business now. Would you say that the success of this company is mostly built on marketing, or is it built on distribution, or is it on the product itself, the innovation? What is it built on?
You could have the greatest marketing in the world, but if your product does not back it up, then it will not sustain. You, no matter what, have to have the best product, and that is one thing that I will not ever cut corners on financially, is the product.
but I think he's asking, does it depend on you? You don't think it depends on you at all?
No, I think it started off depending on me, but I slowly and strategically pulled myself out of campaigns and would put Kate Moss in a campaign, or put, you know, someone that I really loved and believed in to have in our campaigns. We're launching our first retail store at the end of this year, in the fall, in New York City, and I'm so excited about it. I think it'll be such a big deal for people to come in and feel the product.
What are your worries about that? Because there's lots of brands like that that have opened stores and then it hasn't worked. How are you thinking about, because why even bother? Why not be virtual all the time?
I do think people want to feel the product, see it, try it on, and we're going to start off slow and see how that works, because we are super sustainable, just direct to consumer. But I think people do want that retail experience. I do believe in that.
You seem to be a very restless entrepreneur going.
I am. I do always have to be working. I do love working. I do love staying busy. 4 kids really keeps you staying busy, but I really am moving a little bit into the acting space and into the film space.
Yeah, someone asked me from Hollywood, they're like, why is she doing so many roles recently? They didn't know why.
Yeah, I just think it's a fun new chapter. I had the opportunity, and I always want to try something that makes me, I said I was going to do something that makes me so uncomfortable once a year, because I really feel like that's your space to grow.
We know a lot about Kim Kardashian. We really do. You're kind of a story. Tell us one thing people get wrong about you and one thing they get right. You're sort of a mirror
Here is the
reflection.
beauty of the like Kim Kardashian in her 40s. I don't give a F what you guys get wrong about these days.
I know the
You
feeling.
know? Not caring either way is the best place to be.
It is.
And a place that I wasn't at
No.
probably the last time we interviewed.
No. No.
No?
I think I told you, stop giving a fuck.
When I want to help invest in a fund, I have to connect with the founders and figure out what is their magic sauce. And it's different for everybody, but what drives you to get you to be where you're at, and what do you want for your brand? The best business advice I could give when I start my businesses, I really truly think of what's missing in the marketplace and what I really have a need for. It has to be so authentic to you, and you have to really feel that void of what's missing and know how to come up with that solution. I mean, authenticity is just everything, right?